Hey everybody, it's Bruno. Here's my new episode of AndB. Be my next guest on AndB by clicking on the link below and we'll contact you. So listen, enjoy the episode.
That's right. What's up, you sucker?
So, living in Ottawa right now, or when you were, right? Let's forget about political for a second, or we can get back into political. Biggest difference?
Biggest difference is everything shuts down at 5 p.m. It's absolutely quiet
Like
there.
downtown?
Yeah, downtown. So
Since I left, they shut down the places.
Well, maybe we were there during the winter days, but yeah, it goes really quiet after 5 p.m. and that's what I appreciate about being here in Calgary. It's always something's always happening, even during this pandemic. I mean, we see people with the obviously following health restrictions, but we still see things moving here. And I guess it could also be because of the number of cases that happen in Ontario.
Right.
But
But I'm talking about 2019 when you first got there.
when I first got elected, it is different. It's much different. I appreciate being in Calgary.
So let me ask you this. Kind of not a political thing, but I have my opinion. You want to go first or you want me to go?
Go ahead.
No, okay, go ahead. I'll ask the question. Biggest misconception about, first of all, Ottawa is not east.
No.
It's central, right? East is like the Maritimes. Biggest misconception about, first of all, Ottawa from the west. I'm not talking about political, just people.
I think everywhere you go, a Canadian is a Canadian is a Canadian. And this might go into a little bit of the political side. What I do see is the passion and the kind of what we feel here out in the West, especially here in Alberta, is sometimes our message isn't being delivered in places like Ontario and Quebec. Our money's going there. I mean, our transfer payments are going out there. But that same passion that we have for our energy and our resource sector and how bad we're struggling right now, I don't feel that our message is as strong out there. And I can understand that because, a lot of their businesses previous to COVID, they were still doing well. Manufacturing was doing well out there. And I mean, their healthcare is being paid for in a sense by what's happening out here. But I don't feel that what we're feeling in Alberta is out there.
Yeah, it's interesting you should say that, is that I just feel that what you're saying is that they're getting different messages.
Absolutely.
Or we're getting different messages. And this was an interesting thing, you can comment on this, is, and I'm being kind of serious, but it's true. And I started off with Ottawa because then I want to go to Toronto and Montreal.
Absolutely.
Because those are the big cities out there. What I found during the last election is I had the opportunity to be in Calgary, Vancouver, and Ottawa, and I think that was it, that trip, right? Just right during and you could have been listening to 3 different medias.
Absolutely.
It was absolutely incredible because at that time, in your party, Andrew Scheer was running.
Yes. And
it was not only the media, it was his message. That for some reason I had never seen, unless you look into, your everything that they present. And like here, he was like, in Ontario, he was promoting, I don't know, that you increase the price of tires. And over there, it was just like, no, with oil, it was just, I don't know if it was just the media or it was just, and that's what fascinated me because it was the first time ever in my life that I actually went to 3 cities in the last week. And the messages were like, no wonder they get different messages about us.
And I can definitely say that.
Am I right?
Being a conservative with the media is not always the easiest for us to get time or get our message out. It does get diluted sometimes within the media. What you will see, obviously, from the elections, what you saw was 3 provinces with outstanding numbers showed that we don't support the Liberal government. Between Saskatchewan, Alberta, and BC, we had more conservative seats than anywhere else, like out of all the other parties in these 3 places. So it goes to show that we feel left out. We feel left out not just by the Liberal government, but our message is not being portrayed out to the east.
Hey everybody, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Remember, if you want someone you know to be our next guest, simple. Click below in the description and we'll get in touch with them. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe and you'll never ever miss another episode.